Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmidt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Blade Runner: The Final Cut. What do you know about this?
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Ridley Scott.
Harrison Ford, Ridley Scott. So we've seen Alien. Was that the only Ridley Scott movie we've seen? No, Black Hawk Down, I believe, is Ridley Scott
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought there was at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, so we've seen some Ridley Scott, great movies.
Yes.
This did win our Patreon poll for a sci-fi movie. So we would like to thank all our patrons for voting for this to win our sci-fi movie poll. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got. It's Harrison Ford, Ridley Scott, and I think it's in the same universe as Aliens. Or
Okay.
Alien.
Wonder if we'll have any Easter eggs,
Yeah, I don't know if that's a huge connection or if it's just like a little Easter egg thing.
like a fun fact.
Yeah,
type
fun
of
little
thing.
fact. And I think this movie revolves around like androids, like robots.
Oh, okay, so like Bishop.
Yeah, so I guess like the androids that were in Aliens, Bishop,
Right.
and Bishop was the good one.
Yes, and the first one was Milk Guy.
Milk guy. I don't. Yeah.
I don't remember his name now.
I don't remember.
It's been a couple months since we've
It was
seen it.
Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah.
The actor played Bilbo, so we'll go with Bilbo and Bishop. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this movie out.
Yeah, me too. This is like highly recommended. Final Cut was also highly recommended as the version we watch. So I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. We are watching Blade Runner: The Final Cut on Netflix. I will press play when I say play and also count down from 3. The runtime of this movie is about 1 hour and 57 minutes. So 3, 2, 1, play.
So I believe this is 1982. So back to the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Why every time we watch something, I immediately feel like I have to sneeze.
It's a curse. Pretty intense intro with just the music.
It's like light.
It's like light and then the dun dun dun.
Yeah. I think that might have been like an all male cast except for one person. Wait, that's explosions, maybe.
Could be like
I thought it was like a
explosions.
drum, but I think it. Can't tell.
Identical to humans as a replicant. That's scary. Blade Runner units, so they track down the replicants. Retire. They needed to go retire all these replicants.
So there's so much like humans. I wonder if like they have emotions.
Yeah, they got to be nearly identical, so everything. Maybe they cry, maybe they bleed.
So we're back in LA 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah? It was 2019?
Yeah. Looks about right.
All of our skyscrapers do shoot fire. That's cool. This pyramid building's real cool too.
Yeah. Where would they even fit that?
Ominous man.
I think it's huge.
Super stylized movie already.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is a test to see if he's a replicant.
I think so.
This guy seems like a replicant. You're not human. What the?
Ooh.
Was the guy doing the test a replicant?
That was weird. That was a weird interaction.
Guess don't ask him about his mom. Those are cool umbrellas.
I was looking at the glasses or goggles some of them were wearing.
So he's a Blade Runner. A lot of really cool tech in this movie.
Man, the 80s were so much more confident.
At what we would be like.
Yeah.
So dense.
Oh, at least he got to take his noodles. Really like the music so far.
Yeah. Skin jobs? Is that like slang for replicant?
Sounds like it. Ooh.
Oh. I like his jacket. Wow. They're deadly. So that was Holden who got shot in the beginning. Huh, maybe they want to come back and make more?
Maybe.
Man, self sufficient combat. These things are made so deadly. Oh, so if you just wait 4 years, they just die? The colors of this movie are cool. Like, I like that scene in blue.
Yeah.
What an office.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Dang. She's a replicant. I don't trust any of these people.
I thought she was a replica, though.
I mean, it is illegal to have one, so if she was, he would have to just immediately kill her, I assume. So I really don't know if there are
So maybe she's just
creepy.
robotic.
Yeah, she's just a robotic assistant.
He seems to know an awful lot about this to want to see it work. Like, want to see it in motion.
Yeah.
And he has all the stuff, no?
Royal dog. What just happened?
Didn't answer the question, and then the machine
Just kind
died?
of died. Either she's a human or she's like an oh. Whoa. How are they still able to operate as a company? That's a dangerous avenue. Just implanting them with memories already.
And they don't know?
They don't even know that they're a replicant. And it was way harder to spot her. I mean, we got it right away.
We should be Blade Runners.
So instead of like shutting down operations, they're just making them even more difficult to spot and more human like.
And more dangerous, essentially.
I don't know what that is. Like a piece of skin or nice. It's like family photos or something.
Mm.
This is the leader of the replicants that escaped.
Oh, yes, I think so.
Blade Runner. Oh, just a crazy cold laboratory.
Freezing in there. I'm afraid for this guy.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely have a motive. They're not just trying to lay low and hide,
No. I mean, they don't have much time.
right? So I wonder if that's what it is, whether they want to make more or they want to extend their life to infinity or something.
Yeah. Turn off whatever that is that prevents them from living past
4 years.
4 years, yeah.
Jesus, Decker? Oh, damn it, Rachel. Shouldn't he have to kill her?
Technically. He knows you're a replicant.
Those are fake memories. Unless the doctor's tricking us. Who do we believe? Oh my god. Oh, that's gotta be hard for her. Wow.
She knows. I think that was just the confirmation she needed.
Yeah. At least the other replicants know that they're replicants.
Yeah, it's like so deceiving.
This is like a human figuring out they're not real. These are the same photos that.
Yeah, I think he took those.
Oh, he took those from
The guy's
right.
apartment.
I thought Rachel came in with the same exact photos.
I mean, maybe.
I don't.
No, I think she only had the one.
Yeah. Whoa.
That is way too high.
That is way.
Oh, I guess he's on the 97th floor, right?
Yeah. But that's way too high to lean over the edge like that. Is this the pleasure replicant?
Hmm.
Jesus.
So she's.
There was two. There was one.
It was Pris, and then.
There was a pleasure one, and then there was a murder one.
Pretty sure she was the murder one.
Oh wait, this is JF. This is the guy that's supposed to lead him to the doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just caught that. Yeah, this is the murder one. I don't think he's gonna have a pleasurable night. Jeez, the whole building?
Now she knows he's alone. Alone.
Some heavy duty locks on that door. Whoa. I wonder why he stopped being a Blade Runner.
Oh, it's a unicorn.
Yeah. I wonder if they actually have artificial unicorns just around.
That was an off-world.
Yeah. Definitely someone.
Yeah. A mirror?
Yeah. Man, this thing can really enhance.
Oh, it's that thing he found.
Whoa.
Like blue blood?
Yeah. Maybe she was at her 4 years or something? It's got to be like a piece of her or something.
I mean, with all this technology, I wonder if he can just put that in something.
Yeah. Manufactured skin.
Oh,
Whoa, there's a code on it. snake. What a lead he just got.
Got all the right connections here.
Manufactured snakeskin. And a replicant had it. That was pretty easy. Tell me.
I think it's more scary than anything.
Yeah, that doesn't really do anything for me other than scare me. I don't know what that says. But that's Rachel's photo, right?
Yeah.
He tried. $1.25, damn. Snake, huh? What was the snake doing to her?
She was taking the pleasure from the snake.
Okay. I mean, I think she just banged a snake on stage, so. Whoa.
It's an interesting blow dryer.
Is this the pleasure replicant? I just thought she was a normal girl, but she seems pretty strong.
I feel like you're right. I didn't see that coming. I thought she was just a normal human.
Jeez, how can you find anyone?
Oh,
Oh, wow, okay. I guess that's why he's a top Blade Runner.
she's gonna shoot her? It's very busy.
I'm sure he's a good shot. Oh, got her.
I don't think he sees her.
Dang it. Oh, he almost took the shot right there. Oh. Oh, he definitely got her.
That looks like blood.
Yeah, well, I don't know how replicants bleed though. Like they might have normal blood or the illusion of it. I mean, he's pretty confident. Jeez.
That was a crazy shot. He was far.
Yeah. Oh. There's the other one. Is there a quick way to tell? Oh, she's from the photo.
No, I think that's what happens when they die. Maybe?
Oh, you mean like that shows up or
Yeah. 'Cause I don't think that was on her face.
something? Yeah. But it was a snake tattoo. And she was all snake related, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't notice that on her face either. Well, that was impressive. That guy's giving me replicant vibes too.
It's the eyes.
Yeah. Just an emotionless face. They want him to go hunt down Rachel now?
I guess. But what about the other three?
Did he say 1 or 4? I think he said 4.
Oh, I
And
thought he
then-
said 1.
Yeah, at first I thought he said 1, but it makes sense that he said 4. Oh, there she is.
I feel bad for Rachel.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god, Decker. You gotta get back to your gun. Oh my God, Rachel. What a shot.
You definitely can't kill Rachel now.
No.
Oof.
Ooh, wow, that was cool. Yeah, I love the cinematography of this movie from start.
Aw.
Yeah. I hope he gets to keep Rachel alive. Oh, I like the little like sci-fi tones in the music. Very true.
Gotta like fake her death.
Yeah. Trying to figure out how long she can stay alive for. That's cool. The music being played in the scene goes along with just the normal soundtrack. Jeez, this took a turn.
I feel like that's not gonna turn out well.
No. I'm surprised this guy has been alive as long as he has.
For a genius, he's very trusting of a random stranger.
Yeah. Maybe his friends will notice some creepy activity going on.
Uh-oh. Her eyes.
Right? So evil looking.
But Rachel's look like that too.
Yeah. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just down to them two. He definitely has made quite a lot of friends just placed around this house. Well, he knows they're replicants.
I mean, he created them. This music is freaking me out.
Yeah. They're both dying too fast. He's locked in. Oh, that was creepy. I like the tension of that scene and then them cutting to like the boiling water.
Just glad there wasn't a jump scare at the end of it.
Right? Man, they're on their way.
Gonna finish their chess game.
Yeah. It worked.
Man, what they can do with these eyes.
Yeah. Ah, he was expecting him. Seems like he's really tried to extend life. I definitely thought the doctor would be like creeped out and afraid for his life.
I mean, he created him. I'm sure he knew this was bound to happen.
And he's still creating them. Oh, oh my God. This is so aggressive. I guess he was useless to him.
That was so gross.
I mean, Roy didn't get what he wanted. It seems like he's still going to expire pretty soon. All right, sorry about that. Oh,
Oh. Uh-oh.
just took shit off his car.
Yeah.
I mean, if he takes her out, then it's just him and Roy.
Wonder if Roy's there. Came back.
Yeah, maybe he's still on his way back from the Tyrell Corporation. Whoa, that's weird. I wonder if he's gonna get any assistance from Sebastian's friends if they
Mm.
find out that they killed Sebastian. Actually, I don't know if Sebastian's dead yet.
I think they said they found a body, and that was Sebastian's
Oh,
body.
okay.
But I could have misheard that.
No, that's what I thought I heard. I just didn't trust myself. Jeez, the eyes. Oh,
She's gonna act like a doll.
yeah, that's her right there, right? This is a haunted house now. Just start shooting. Fuck! Oh my god. Oh. And she's just toying with him. Oh my gosh. Shoot her a bunch more. That was disturbing.
Yeah.
If
They're
she
like
wouldn't.
screeching all of it.
Yeah, it's like a strobe light effect, screeching. I mean, if she wouldn't have toyed around with him, she would have killed him right away.
Uh-oh. He was so close. I feel like he had to have heard those gunshots, right?
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, he already sees the dead body.
Ooh.
He's not waiting around. He took a shot right as he could. No way! Fuck, your hand's gone. No. Wow, what? They love toying around. Now he's being hunted. I was giving him plenty of time to run away.
Uh-oh.
Jeez, he's like trapped in this building. Take his clothes off?
I think so.
Oh my
Aww.
god, Deckard. These replicants really have fun with this. Oh. What? This is not how I thought the final battle would go. Deckard is just so outmatched. Oh my god. Roy's like not even phased. He's enjoying all of this.
Is this the roof?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he doesn't even have his gun. I don't think Rachel's here to save him again.
This set design is
Oh,
insane.
yeah. It's not too many more places you can run. I guess a completely different building works. Man. Is Roy just straight up saving Deckard? Or does he just want a fair fight?
I feel like he wants a fair fight.
Did his 4 years just expire? What a twist and a powerful ending for the replicant.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about it later, but is the replicant like the hero of this story? She here still?
Think so. Someone is.
She's here. Yeah, I wonder if he's being watched by that other cop. Oh,
Oh no.
he's here. That's a unicorn. Was he saying too bad? Like, too bad, like she won't live longer than 4 years. I took that as a threat.
So did I.
Whoa. All right. That was Blade Runner, the final cut. What'd you think?
That was not exactly what I was anticipating.
No, me neither.
It was a little slower than I thought it would be. I thought there was going to be a lot more action.
Yeah.
And it definitely was much heavier on the sci-fi side.
Yeah, it was heavy on the sci-fi side. It was took a lot of time to appreciate the world, which we'll talk about later. But yeah, it was a little bit slower. The interactions that Deckard had with the replicants came towards the later part of the movie, and they all kind of resolved fairly quickly.
Yeah.
And it didn't play out how I kind of thought. Like, going into this, I was just kind of thinking like, oh, Blade Runner, it's Deckard, he's like the best Blade Runner. You kind of got the feeling like he's gonna hunt all these replicants down and just like terrorize them and kill them. And it felt the complete opposite. I felt like Deckard was outmatched in every single situation. And the way that it ended, for me, it's almost like, were the replicants really that bad? I'll get into it later, but it didn't play out anywhere like I thought.
Yeah, there wasn't like black and white. It does make you question like the corporation that created them, and then the just human beings. Obviously, it sounds like they did really horrible things. Not these particular androids, but in general, and that's why they were illegal.
Right.
But also, then you have androids like Rachel. Like, she didn't even know she was an android.
And as far as we know, she didn't hurt anyone. She was emotionally hurt finding out that she was a replicant. So yeah, I mean, I know she's probably one of a kind, but that was an interesting development too.
Right. And these four coming to Earth was very questionable to begin with. Deckard was questioning it from the start. Why are they coming to Earth? What is it that they want here?
Yeah.
Because it seems very odd that they would come back. And it really just seemed like they wanted to live longer.
Yeah. One of our first assumptions was, oh, okay, well, maybe if they can make more replicants, they can go to war with the humans. But then, maybe they want to live longer for like nefarious reasons or something. But it kind of seemed like they just didn't want to die.
Yeah.
So they were making decisions trying to save themselves.
Right. And they had grown to have their own emotions, like they had talked about earlier in the film. And it seemed like, some of them loved each other. They were all like kind of a family.
Yeah.
So it definitely wasn't like these evil replicants. Like it wasn't black and white.
Yeah, I totally thought it was going to be good guy Deckard versus bad guy robots.
Right.
And it really wasn't that.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting kind of development to the whole movie. Just the movie itself, there was so much that I loved about it. Like, It was a slower movie, but I loved taking the time because this universe was so detailed. Like everything about it, just like little scenes, just normal scenes. The cinematography was out of this world.
Yes.
The set designs,
the music,
the
sound, like all of it. We knew that it was going to be incredible with it being directed by Ridley Scott, but it still surprised us.
I would put like the atmosphere that this movie delivered like an 11 out of 10. Like it was just insane. There were so many times where I was just like, I might not have even been paying attention to what was going on because I was just like looking at something in the background or just being like, man, this is beautiful looking.
Yeah.
Just so unique and stylized.
Yes. Yeah, it's different than anything I feel like I've ever seen, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah. And then Harrison Ford was great.
Yeah. I mean, everybody was.
Everyone was great in this. I don't know the actor who played Roy.
Yeah.
But he was fantastic, especially towards the end. Like, he was just like a menace. Like, he seemed psychotic.
And that took a very terrifying turn.
Yeah.
At the end, starting with Pris, like, under that veil, like she was a doll or a toy that was created. That, like, it started to get real creepy after that.
From that moment on, that whole scene was terrifying. All of these, like, weird dolls.
Yeah.
And then how she died, that was super disturbing. Like, just the shaking, and the screeching, the lights, like, that was crazy. And then Roy just was, like, toying with Deckard for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and he kept talking about things being a fair fight. when he initially tried to shoot him as soon as he walked in. So it did seem like he was toying with him, but he also must have known that was the end for him. Like, he was close enough and desperate enough when he went to Tyrell to try to extend his life.
Yeah, and like thinking back about it, I think that scene with his hand, his hand started to like clinch, and I thought he was just doing that, but I think that was happening involuntarily.
Yes.
And so that was him kind of shutting down. So when he put that like nail through his hand, it was almost like, stop it, like I'm still in control.
Yes.
Like this is my hand for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was really like days away pretty much from dying at the start of this movie.
Right, which was crazy. I thought that it would be like at least another year minimum that these four had. So this was do or die.
Yeah.
At least for Roy.
Yeah. So, I mean, to kind of touch again where like I feel weird about the replicants, it's like when you look back at every situation, Deckard theoretically could have lost every battle he had with a replicant, starting with the pleasure replicant. Like she totally took out his neck. He was practically choking. She grabbed him with a chokehold. Like if she really wanted to, she probably could have just killed him right there. But she didn't kill him, and she tried to run away from him. I forgot the name of the second replicant. Started with like an L or something. Leon, I think. He definitely tried to kill.
Yeah. But
even he was like toying a little bit with Deckard. And then the same thing, you go back to again with Pris. Like she absolutely, again, had the advantage. She was just wanted to keep doing flips for some reason, and then got shot during a flip.
Yeah.
And then Roy, at numerous opportunities, the second Roy grabbed the gun and pulled Deckard's hand through the wall, that was it. He could have he had the gun, he could have just ripped his arm off pretty much, and that would have been the end of the fight. So it was this weird dynamic of all of the replicants like just toying with Deckard, whereas going into this, I thought Deckard would have the upper hand a lot of the times.
Yeah, especially because it sounded like he was one of the best.
Yeah, it sounded like he was like the best Blade Runner. So it's like, how terrible are the other I guess the first Blade Runner we saw was doing that test and then got shot immediately, so I guess he was not very good.
But going back to what you said, it does kind of seem like none of them were being violent until they were kind of backed into a corner. Like they knew they were being hunted. The first replicant during the testing, Leon, he's in the room and he's about to be found out.
Yeah, I think he knew he was failing.
Yeah.
And I think why Leon was so aggressive to try to kill Deckard was because I think Leon was in love with the pleasure replicant. So he was there and saw her dead body and stuff.
So he was just filled with rage.
He was filled with an emotional rage.
Yeah.
But the way that it ends, like Roy literally saves Deckard, could have killed him.
Or just let him slip.
Or just let him fall.
Yeah.
But he saves Deckard, gives this like powerful speech about how like he's seen all of these horrors and all of his memories are going to be gone now because he's expiring. Lost like tears in the rain as it's like raining.
Yeah.
And then when you think about it, like I would probably consider the most evil person to be the Doctor, who created all of this stuff to begin with and then knew how bad it turned out and was still creating even more advanced replicants. And it was Roy who killed the Doctor. Like, so for me, like the main villain would have been the Doctor, who was like using his genius for bad.
Yeah.
And Roy took him out. And then Roy saved the hero Deckard and then passed away.
Yeah. Expired. Retired.
Retired.
Yeah.
Just super weird. I wasn't expecting any of that. I just totally thought it was going to be a black and white good cop versus bad robot type of movie.
Yeah.
And that's not what happened.
No, not at all. And I was on the same page as you. The start of the film, as soon as they, came to him, they were like, all right, they broke it down. This is what's happening. And he was on the case. It was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're going to get to see
just him hunt them down and kill them.
Yeah.
No. So I loved how it kind of played with us that way.
Yeah.
And I love how stylized the movie was.
Yes.
The music, like you said, was fantastic. And the ending is interesting because, this is a Blade Runner whose job is to kill replicants, yet it ends with him fleeing with a replicant.
Right. And it seems like he was allowed to.
Right. The way that I took that conversation with that other cop, was like, oh, it's a shame she's not going to live longer or something like that. Like, it was more like, we're going to hunt her down and kill her.
That's what I thought too.
And then when we saw the little origami piece,
Mhm.
I panicked. I was like, he's in this room.
Yeah, I thought he was in the elevator or something,
Yeah.
waiting for her.
But what I feel like is he was in that room at some point and didn't kill Rachel.
Right.
And was saying like, oh, it's a shame because it's like, I know you love her and I know you're going to run away with her. I wish she would live longer with you.
Right.
I don't know how long she has.
Yeah.
I think she talked about her longevity and not knowing what it was, and it was classified.
And he said that he didn't see her file.
So maybe she's a special, I mean, she was definitely a unique replicant. So
Right.
maybe the doctor made her to live forever. I don't know.
It sounded like the lifespan was determined at the start, but I don't think it was at the start of all of them. I think it was each individual that was created. You just had to determine that at the time that they were created. So, yeah, if Rachel was being experimented on to see how to implant memories and all of that.
Maybe they experimented with how to increase her lifespan or
Right.
something.
So I'm really curious. I know that there's a sequel.
Right. And I know Harrison Ford returns for the sequel.
Yes, and the sequel is 2049 is what it's called.
So 30 years after this movie, right?
Right. I would assume we're talking about the year.
Right.
So interesting. I would be curious if Rachel's in it.
Yeah, is Rachel still alive?
Yeah.
Or does she die like a couple of days after the events of this movie just from old age? Or is that the plot of the second movie? Like Deckard trying to figure out how to extend Rachel's life?
Yeah, and then do we get to go to the off-world
Areas and
yeah,
stuff?
at any point, or we're still just gonna be in kind of the slums of Los Angeles?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that I really loved about this movie. It's like the world building was just so unique on another level, but we only got a little taste of it.
Mhm.
Like, we didn't get a lot explained. It was pretty much just like, here's your Blade Runner, the replicants are bad, he's hunting them, go.
Yeah.
And you just see him walk through the city and how it works and operates, and it was so diverse.
Yeah.
So many different things going on. It's just like, man, I could explore so much in this universe.
Yeah.
So it's going to be cool to see, how they take that in the next movie.
Right.
So, I mean, overall, just a super enjoyable movie. Crazy unique, like you said. I don't think we've seen something similar to this. And it definitely did not take the direction that we thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, maybe that's just us thinking that it was just going to be a straightforward sci-fi action movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I would not consider this a sci-fi action movie.
No. More just sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but excellent. Had a great time.
Yeah, me too. I'm really happy that we watched this.
Yeah. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.